Today, I'm going to be testing the worst rated trampoline parks in my city.
He doesn't even care, bro.
And you're probably wondering why. I want to prove that no matter how bad the trampoline park is, you can still have fun. So to achieve this, I'm on a mission to visit every single park to see if they're actually that bad.
Starting with the first trampoline park we're going to expose, altitude. And while the trampolines might bounce you high into the altitude, the reviews are not so high. Starting with review number 1 from Sayara, quote, "The altitude trampoline park was a big letdown. The park itself was pretty small." Well, it looks big from out here, but we'll have to go and check it out for ourselves. Let's go.
The only rule is I have to leave a 5-star review for each trampoline park. But I can't lie, my final boss for this challenge is going to a trampoline park with the best design inside, but the most frightening reviews I've ever seen.
They got 2 doors. That's a good sign for it being large.
It looks really dark in here.
We got to get altitude grip socks. How much are those? $4 per person. All right, I guess we'll get 3 of them. $12.
I have grip socks
You have grip socks?
on. Yeah, I have grip socks on.
Oh, they have to be altitude. 9630. Could have went to college with that. At least they look pretty cool.
I know. Are they glow in the dark? Yeah.
My goal for today is to test the reviews, try and rate all the amenities, expose trampoline parks, and leave a 5-star review, but I can't lie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, from down there it looked bigger, but now that I'm up here,
Yeah, it's definitely small.
this is a lot smaller than I thought. Maybe that review was right. Now we need to test and rate all the amenities.
Starting with the trampolines. Come on.
Oh,
It's actually bouncier than I expected.
what? Oh, that was cool. All right, watch this. Ready? Oh, all right, this trampoline is actually pretty firm and bouncy, so I honestly have to give it 4 stars.
I'm gonna give it 4 stars too.
Let's go check out the stunt fall.
Even though those trampolines were surprisingly good, the other parks we're visiting today have some surprisingly bad trampolines. So bad, we're going to regret jumping on them.
There's a little stunt fall and a big one, so you test the little one, I'll go for the tall one.
All right, that should be easy enough.
Let's see how many stars this deserves. The stairs up this are pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's like a little rock climb.
It's higher than it looks. Don't get me wrong. I thought that little stunt was gonna be small, but it actually feels pretty high from up here.
Come on, you got it, let's go. Was that fun?
This thing is pretty stiff.
Well, if it's supposed to be an airbag, it's supposed to be very squishy. This might not score high. Let me test the tall jump, but I'm nervous.
I immediately looked over the edge to see how big the drop was first. Then I sent it so I can see what the jump and airbag you land on rate.
Oh my gosh, that thing was kind of firm.
They also have trampolines onto the airbag, so we have to test that out before we give our official score.
All right, here we go. Oh!
The trampoline was actually better than going off of the stunt fall, and
But it was still kind of stiff.
Very, very stiff.
I'm gonna have to give this 3 stars. The trampoline park also comes with a basketball court. Let's test it out. Test my luck. Ah!
What was that?
Who puts a low roof in here?
Let me show you how it's done.
Blocked my shot.
we needed to play some basketball before we could rate it.
Dunk on them.
Ow! I bottomed out on the air mat. I'm gonna give this 1 star because that definitely hurt.
And the rims are all duct taped up. Like, I don't even think that you could dunk that.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Let's go check out the rest of the park. So far, this park has some pretty mixed ratings, and one of my favorite things to do is actually in here. So we're gonna go up here and try the trapeze swing and see what it gets. It's blocked. That means you technically can't even use it because no one's here to let you on it. But I think I can reach it, so let's just go up here anyway. This is gonna be a big jump to go for the swing, but I have to try it out in order to score it from 1 to 5 stars. Is this okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Dude, I thought I was about to get kicked out first.
you're good.
Oh, it's chill?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, word. This is actually a lot chiller park than I thought. Here we go. Oh, that was so much fun. Yo, I thought that I was gonna get kicked out because I went up here on my own. They were actually a lot nicer than I thought. Maybe this park deserves more than 1 star. Let me go again. Here we go. Oh, so much fun. This definitely gets 5 stars.
That was crazy. I was sure we were gonna get kicked out, but since we didn't, let's check out the dodgeball court.
Oh my gosh, this already looks super cool and brand new. Hopefully it's just as fun because it already looks like it should get 5 stars.
Some of these balls are really old and used up, but let's see if we can hit Jack anyway.
Oh, try again. Oh, oh, you'll never hit me. All right, fine. You got me. And these trampolines were actually pretty bouncy. The court was pretty awesome. The balls are a little deflated, so I give it 4 stars.
For such a small trampoline park, this actually has so many things to do.
But it is small. And now we're gonna test the reviews. And the first one about the park actually being small is true. But they actually fit so many crazy amenities in here that it's still actually kind of fun. But now we need to get into the real dirt. Review number 2. The trampolines are too saggy. They weren't over there, so let's go test all the trampolines.
These aren't saggy at all.
I know, you're actually bouncing high. Let me go on this one.
If anything, they're just like a little tight.
Whoa! This might be the most bouncy trampoline
You're getting
I've
so
ever been on.
high.
Okay, these are super bouncy. We gotta test some of the other trampolines before we can confirm if it's true or false. Next, we're gonna test this trampoline because it's in a different spot, so it could have different mounts.
So to fully test the review, I tried an extremely hard trampoline combo to see if the trampoline was springy.
Okay, that's actually super bouncy too. I'm not sure if the trampolines are actually saggy or not.
Yeah, I think those reviews were false because the trampolines in here are pretty nice. It's getting hot in here.
Which leads us to the third review. They charge you for everything, even water. And we know that's true about the socks. So let's go get some water. May I please get some water? 3 waters. $11.24. Wait, water costs money too? Bro, we are over $100 on this trip already. Okay.
We're breaking the bank over here.
Dude, that's crazy, even for water.
I feel like that's more expensive than the airport.
When coming to this trampoline park, there's gonna be a ton of hidden costs, like $11 water. Let's keep going and testing these reviews. The next review is they kick you out for doing flips. So let's do as many flips as we can and see if they notice. I'm gonna keep doing as many flips as I can until they try to kick me out.
I proceeded to do as many flips as I could on the world's tiniest trampoline, and somehow no one yelled at me, yet alone even noticed.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dizzy. And literally, I didn't hear anyone yell at me. Maybe they don't care if you do flips. I see the trampoline park guard right around the corner. I'm gonna do some more flips on purpose in front of them to test if I'm gonna get kicked out or not for this. Let's see if this review is true.
I continued to break the rules in front of the security guards and they did absolutely nothing. They definitely do not kick you out for doing flips. Review is not true.
I know he saw me. I could literally see him in my flip and he doesn't care. He's actually one of the coolest trampoline park employees ever. They're not gonna kick you out for this. I'm starting to think that people just make up bad reviews for no reason because you can definitely do flips. And that leads us to testing the next review, which is...
The foam pit smells like feet and sadness?
Well, I haven't seen a foam pit in this entire park. Maybe they meant the airbags, so let's test the airbags.
I mean, you can sniff it if you want.
Oh, as you can see here, there's stains all over it. Maybe that's what they meant. Oh my gosh, that smells like sweat. Even though it looks good, it does smell bad. But they said foam pit, that's not a foam pit.
Maybe we should test this airbag, which looks just as dirty, honestly. This is disgusting. Let's smell it.
Smell it, smell it.
Yeah, it definitely smells like dirty feet, but the review said dirty feet and sadness. It doesn't smell like sadness. It almost smells like somebody had a little too much fun in here. That review is only half true because 1, there's no foam pit, but the airbags do kind of stink.
The next review is the party area is dirty and the pizza is cold. And the party area is right behind us, so let's just go check it out. Hopefully the door is not locked.
So far, the park looks pretty clean to me.
Party room number 1? This has to be the best ones. It's number 1, come on.
Dude, for such a small park, they have 4 party rooms. That's insane.
This thing is actually huge, and let's check if it's dirty.
It doesn't look dirty.
There's no dirt in here.
This is pretty clean, honestly.
This is giant. I want to have my birthday party in here.
Wait, it connects to party room too. Let's go.
This refrigerator is cold. And it also says the pizza is cold. So while the party room is actually clean and not dirty, we gotta check if the pizza is warm. One slice of pizza costs the same as an entire pizza. $5 pizza, and the same as one water bottle. This place is expensive. And the pizza.
That does not look cold at all.
You can literally feel the heat coming off of it, but let's see if the inside is good.
It smells so good, actually.
The cheese is literally stretching. This pizza is actually not cold, and the party room was clean, so that review is not true. So now for the hard part. Actually, not that hard. I gotta leave a 5-star review of this place, and I can't lie. And after testing everything and seeing if the reviews are true or not, I know exactly which review I'm gonna leave. This park might be small, but the staff is extremely nice, and the trampolines are really bouncy. Boom. Now on to the next park.
They're only gonna get worse and worse from here.
Altitude's trampoline park wasn't that bad, but some of these next trampoline parks reviews are so bad, we're probably going to regret going. On top of that, each park we go to will get worse and worse.
And now we're at the second trampoline park we're going to review. Off the Wall Game Zone. Starting with the first review, Danielle M. Quote, no trampolines, way too expensive, and they charge you $2 for a plastic arcade card, even though $10 in arcade money is included in the package. Unorganized, dirty, never going back. I'm scared to go in here after reading that.
Dude, I hate hidden fees. Oh.
And there's supposed to be trampolines. Like, there's no way there's actually no trampolines in a trampoline park.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Doors open way in advance. That means the AC is coming out. It's a good sign. I got you. Boom. Yeah, they're super chill here. I can already tell. This kind of looks more like a Chuck E. Cheese than a trampoline park. It said there was no trampolines in here. So let's get our wristbands and go see if that's true or not. $5 for an hour.
$5 an hour.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah.
I can tell. I've been to some other parks. They cost a lot more.
No, it's definitely, this is something we're doing for now. Do we have the grip socks or did you need to get the grip socks?
Do you have to have them? All right.
If I have my own, can I wear them?
Your own, you can wear them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Apparently we have to watch this safety video before we can jump in there. This wasn't at any of the other parks. I'm already nervous.
Okay, but this video is kind of long. I wonder if it's cutting into our hour.
Well, these socks were actually pretty cheap, which is not bad. And there are trampolines in here. Dude, there's so many trampolines in here. Look at this.
It actually looks brand new.
There may be more trampolines in here than the first park, which is absolutely crazy. So that review is absolutely not true. But before we test all the reviews, we need to test the park and expose if there's anything bad. All right, I gotta see how bouncy these are and see if I can go all the way down.
To accurately rate the trampoline grid, I had to literally flip on each trampoline to see if they were bouncy or saggy. And this was the only way to find out.
These things are actually pretty bouncy. For the fact that it said there were no trampoline, before we officially rate this, I think you should do a couple tricks. The name of this park is Off the Wall, so a FAF is gonna go off the wall.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
It's so bouncy.
Do you think it's bouncy too?
This trampoline park is actually pretty good.
All right, this court is insane. The trampolines are bouncy, the pads are pretty new, but there's no super tramp, so I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars. And before we see what the entire park deserves, we need to test all the amenities and rate them. So let's go over here, come on.
I came in like a wreck. Come on.
Dude, everything here is made for kids. Look at these mini trampolines.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that these trampolines are made for kids. That review makes sense. Let me check out the slide though. I might be too big for it because I'm definitely older than 5 to 8. Oh. Okay, that gets 1 star. Next, we are going to rate this ninja course. Now, it looks a little short, like I can literally touch this as I go down, but we gotta test how fun it is before we can see how many stars it gets. Let's see who can do this obstacle course faster. Like the video if you think I'm gonna go quicker.
And subscribe if you think I'm gonna go quicker.
I'm going first, watch out. 3, 2, 1, go. Off to a quick start. I gotta go across this tight rope. Oh, this rope is tight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so heavy, it's like bottoming out. Is that even that hard? Why, the time's still going. I gotta go across all this. Oh, It doesn't matter, my feet can touch. Ow. That padding.
I'm beating his time for sure.
That padding is not squishy. That kind of hurt at the end. Honestly, I don't think this thing is gonna get many high stars. Let's see how quick you can do this. In 3, 2, 1, go. You're going fast.
Oh goodness, hopefully I'm going faster than Jack. Oh,
Oh, you're still going.
you put your feet down here.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my gosh. Fine. That was pretty good, but honestly, I think I went faster.
I think this was made for 8-year-olds.
And honestly, because we're not 8, I'm gonna have to give this ninja course 1 star. Because honestly, the padding's not good. All those blocks I hopped over were stiff and had wood straight through them. This is not a good obstacle course.
The trampolines were fun, but
That was about it.
Well, because we have this so far, let's go check out the rest of the park. Come on. The next thing we're gonna test out is this soccer court.
Honestly, most trampoline parks have basketball courts, but not many have soccer court.
I'm not Cristiano Ronaldo, but I probably can do a flip while I kick the ball. And I don't think he can. Watch this. And, oh my gosh. I think I just made a goal.
I mean, I was a little scared.
This park might not have some crazy trampolines in here, but I've never been on an air soccer court, and it's so fun. This might get some pretty high stars. You try to shoot it. I'll see if I can block it.
Let's do it.
It was at this moment I knew I was never meant to play soccer. I'll stick to the flips.
1 star, 1 star, ow. Whoa, this is crazy. There's 4 basketball goals in here. They have so many different sport air courts.
Honestly, this park has a lot that I wasn't expecting, and only for $5.
That's a really good deal, but to see if it's a good deal, we need to see if it's even fun to use. All right, let's see if I'm gonna bottom out on this court. Oh my gosh, that's a really good sign. I did not touch the floor. So now let me bounce and try to dunk. This will definitely determine if this park's gonna get 5 stars.
Oh,
Oh!
You didn't even make it.
Doesn't matter, I had so much fun flying through the air. You wanna take a shot?
I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I could try.
here
Going
goes
fast.
nothing.
You got it. Whoa! No, we'll let you shoot it again. I know you can make it. You can have fun here. It doesn't matter if it's only $5. Oh!
Yeah.
All right, let me try to shoot it. Oh! I hate basketball because I'm bad at it.
I mean, the court is good, but our game is bad.
I think I'm gonna give this 3.5 stars.
That's fair.
Next, we're gonna test out this massive dodgeball court, and by the looks of it, it looks really awesome, but we gotta see if it is. First person to get hit loses.
That's gonna be you.
Line up. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
where
you
you
have
at?
a ball
Where you
now.
at? Oh,
Ah!
oh, come on, where you at? Oh, no. Ah, no. How did you hit me? I'm so bad at dodgeball. But the court was really fun and the trampoline was soft.
Honestly, this dodgeball court is pretty fire, and I did win, so I give it 5 stars.
I'll give it 5 stars too, but I do need revenge. Well, the first 1-star review we're going to test is that there were no trampolines in here. And that's completely false. There's actually a lot of trampolines and they're new.
Definitely more trampolines than the last park. Danielle also left 1 star because it was too expensive, but the last trampoline park made me buy new socks, even though I already had grippy socks. This one let me use my old socks, and this one was only $5. I'm sorry, but that's a steal, so her review is definitely false.
The next review is from David H. He said, the blocks on the trampoline park court are wobbly, not safe. And because of that, he gave this place 1 star. But I think we should test that because this court seemed fun, but I never tried the wobbly blocks.
And it's super padded. I feel like it's safe, but maybe it's not.
Let's try it. Woo. All right, let's try this thing out. This thing looks pretty good. I mean, I just gotta land on it. Can't be that bad. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That thing is wobbly. I tried to balance on it, but it just fell. And I think I just rolled my toe. I want to try again.
You have good balance, so the fact that you fell off of this means that anyone else would really fall off.
But before I determine if that 1-star review is actually real, I'm gonna try a little bit harder because I'm not sure if it's that wobbly. Let's find out.
It seems a little wobbly.
Let's try a cool trick onto it. Oh, okay. You know what? This thing is wobbly. That review is definitely true. That is not very safe. Let's see what the other reviews are going to expose in here. The next review is from Sydney B. She gave this place 1 star because she said everything is for 5 to 8-year-olds and her son is 10 years old, so he didn't have fun. 1 star. I can kind of agree with that because my feet were touching the ground the entire time on the ninja course.
Honestly, if you're above 4'11", everything in here is kind of mini.
I'm gonna have to say that review is true. The next review is from Randy W. He said, this place is super dirty. There's dust and every single trampoline bed's padding, especially the dodgeball court trampolines. And the dodgeball court trampolines are right behind us.
They didn't seem dirty earlier, but let's take a closer look.
Time to inspect. All right, I wanna check out the ones in the corner because those are probably the ones that get cleaned the least.
Honestly, they look pretty clean.
Oh my gosh, this looks like a brand new trampoline and padding. There's actually no dust in there, which means this review must be completely wrong, but we should check some other trampolines before we can make sure that that's true.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah, they have this one shut off, so you can't even get dirt under there. That's smart. This place is pretty clean. What did you find, Afaf?
There's a little piece of tissue. If you call this dirty, then I could lick the trampoline.
Well, it looks like Randy made that review up, so that's totally not true. This place is actually clean. And for $5, it's really clean.
Honestly, for $5, this is a huge steal.
I'm extremely nervous for what we're about to expose next. And the next review is coming from Derek G. The basketball rims are hard and the padding is falling off. Would definitely not recommend dunking on these. Very unsafe. He gave it 1 star. Now, to see if it's actually true, I think we should dunk on all 4 rims to see which one he was talking about. He didn't say which rim it was exactly, so we're gonna try them all out. Okay, you know what? That one was definitely missing some padding, but it wasn't that hard. It did bend a little. Maybe it's one of the other ones. Let's keep checking. I didn't make the dunk, but I did hold on to the rim. And it is wobbly, which is extremely unsafe, but the padding was a little squishy, so I don't think that was a 1.
Padding's literally falling off. What do you mean squishy?
I must have caught on a good spot. Y'all don't know about that cross leg?
Okay.
Oh, yes!
Ah!
This is padding that has fell to the floor.
But it was squishy and my hands were actually fine. Last one to try. Let's see if my hands are going to break and if the goal is gonna shake. Let's do it. Let's go. Ow, 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 ow. My right hand. It fell on the part of the rim with no padding. That's no padding. You know what? I think I'm afraid to say that that review is actually true. And I can definitely see why they gave this 1 star. The next review comes from Hannah L. She said, the trampolines are overcrowded and there's bullies in there pushing kids down. While I'm not a kid, there could be bullies in here, so maybe I'll go flip and see if anyone tries to knock me over.
Maybe me. This trampoline park is definitely not overcrowded, but let's see if there's any bullies.
I decided to be annoying and do a bunch of flips near people to see if they would get mad. But they were all super cool.
Oh, y'all actually pretty nice. I thought there was bullies in here. Before we move on to the next park, which is going to get worse than this one, I have to leave a 5-star review, but I can't lie. This is going to be hard, but I think I know what I'm going to leave. Even though some people said there were no trampolines, there's a ton of trampolines, and they're really bouncy. On top of that, this park is the cheapest one in my city. Not that bad. Now that we're done with that, it's time to go expose the worst trampoline park in our city.
Even though that park was cheap, it didn't really have that many cool attractions. And the final park we're going to test is so popular, you probably have one in your town. But the most popular doesn't always mean the best. And in this case, this park has by far the worst reviews out of them all. Let's go test them out.
And now for the third, final, and worst park of them all, Sky Zone. Now everybody's heard the name Sky Zone before, and everybody knows there's bad reviews. Starting with the first 1-star review from Kimberly S. Quote, Water fountain broken. Ropes course that was included with my package was closed. Massage chairs broken. Games took points off our card, then glitched. We notified a manager and they just brushed it off and said it was out of points. Place is overall dirty, only 1 star because the security guard on Saturday night was a very nice person and pleasant. They gave it 1 star because they were nice, but everything else is terrible.
They probably would have given it 0 stars if they could.
It's not even open.
It opens at 1 p.m. and it's 1 p.m.
Stop. I'm scared. They said the employees are mad. I don't want them to get mad at us for trying to go in.
I already am giving this 1 star in my head because it's not even open. I spoke too soon. Thank you. How you doing?
I'll let you guys go in for free.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So the socks costed more and the entrance, but we got it for free.
All the reviews said the staff were so mean, but that guy just let us in for free because we were making a video. They're so nice here.
I thought the socks were gonna cost more, but they ended up being free, so I don't know. I would say based on the entrance, it's at 5 stars, but these are the worst reviews by far in this entire video. So we'll have to really test everything out. Even though we got in for free, this park could still come at a cost. One of the reviews said that their money was stolen out of their phone case. Before we go test and rate all the amenities, we need to set up a phone with money in it to see if it's actually gonna get stolen.
If anything gets stolen, it's only the money, but hopefully nothing at all gets stolen because this park is surprisingly giving me a good impression.
But we'll have to see.
The money is set.
Let's hide it, all right.
Let's put them next to the Crocs right here.
And see if my phone or the money gets stolen.
There's not that many people in this park yet, but within the next hour, this place is supposed to be filled. All right, let's see what this park has. This court is actually kind of big. This is actually impressive.
This is much bigger than the first trampoline park.
Now we gotta rate this from 1 to 5 stars. So for a trampoline park court, it should be really bouncy. But these are kind of sagging a little bit.
Really? I feel like these are so bouncy.
I don't know. Compared to the other parks we went in, this seems pretty loose. And the padding is kind of worn down.
I feel like the trampoline is so bouncy though.
You're right. I gotta see if I can do a double backflip because that will test if this is really bouncy or not.
I jumped as high as I could and I actually got enough bounce to do it.
That was extremely bouncy, but it did delay on the jump a little bit, so I think I know what I'm gonna rate this. After testing these trampolines out, I would have to give this 3.5 stars. Next, we're gonna check out these trampolines into this massive foam pit.
What?
This is actually way bigger than I thought, but it'll really depend on how bouncy the trampolines are, because if you can't bounce high, there's no point in having a pit. Let's test this out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's kind of fun. This one's actually more bouncy than that one. I need to test each trampoline. This one's actually more bouncy than the trampoline court. Woo. And now we need to test the pit. Let's jump together and then we'll score this together. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. You know what? It was pretty safe to land in, but these blocks are really dirty and there's a hair on this one.
It's giving musty and I think something just got stuck to my lip gloss.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give the pit 2.5 stars. Kind of dirty.
I need to get out.
Yeah. We're gonna test out the basketball dunking area and start out with the shortest pole and work our way up to the tallest. I'll go first. Try to go for a long jump.
Oh, why is the whole thing bouncing? Oh.
Okay, while I did make that in there, the rim did not bend and give it all, which kind of hurt my hand. We're gonna have to try the other ones out. Afaf, try it.
Ready?
Oh, shoot. Probably because the trampoline under it is a little saggy. I'm gonna try to do a flip and dunk it.
All right, let's see it.
Did I make it? Yes! Oh! Okay, I made it, but I couldn't see the rim because it wasn't that bouncy from the trampoline. I wish the trampoline were more bouncy.
Dude, there's even a hole in the trampoline.
Oh, that's a no-go.
I don't even want to say anything, but all the reviews said it was dirty and
I don't know what to tell you about that.
Yeah! Yes! Let's go. Okay, that was pretty sturdy. I was able to do a fun trick off of it, but the bounce again was not that good. You try it. This is the final test to see if this is worth more than 1 star.
Okay, move.
Next.
I'm gonna have to give this 3.5 stars. But apparently something in this park for sure is going to get 1 star. Let's go see what it is. Next, we're gonna need these for that. This slide is like 5 times as tall as me. Let's go test it. Yo, this is like a maze up here. Faf, are you ready?
You go first.
And then I'll decide if I actually want to go.
There's a fork in the road. You can either go here to the orange slide or up to those 3. I'm gonna go with the orange one. It looks more extreme. I'm about to go down the slide, but this thing's shaky. Look at that. Look at her. All right, let's go. 3. Ah! Woo! That was actually so awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the stairs.
That was so fun.
Maybe for you, but for me, that was so scary. I mean, the whole structure was shaking. I couldn't even go on the slide.
It was fun, but it was scary. So I'm gonna have to give the slide 2.5 stars. It would have got a 5 for fun, but it lost half the stars because it's wobbling at the top. Next, we're gonna test out the basketball court. Whoa. Dude, this thing's deflated. Is there a hole in this?
Dude, this is literally no stop. I'm scared.
Dude, with all this Chick-fil-A, I would bottom out on here. I don't even know if I want to go for a duck, because you know what happened at the last park.
Can't even bounce.
Trying to dribble. Oh, no. Not only did I miss, my foot bottomed out. Whoa.
Yes! Finally!
That was so awesome.
But it didn't feel awesome because I feel like I'm wobbling around on a waterbed.
Yeah, with the duct tape and everything, I'm going to have to give this court 2 stars.
That's being nice.
And finally, we're gonna check out the dodgeball court. This is my favorite part of trampoline parks, so if this isn't good, they're not gonna live up to more than 1 star. Let's try it. Ah! Ah! Oh!
Oh, I caught it.
Ah, it slipped. Oh! The balls are actually like 5 stars, but to give this court an entire rating, I think it's time to test out the walls. Oh! Wow! Oh my gosh! That's so much fun! Watch! Oh! Okay. That was actually really fun.
The dodgeball court is pretty big and most of the balls are inflated and it has really good padding, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars.
Yeah, the trampolines can be a little bit more bouncy, but overall, I totally agree with you. Now it's time to test these horrible reviews.
I'm scared. Whoa. Wait, for money still here.
It's still in the phone, but a bunch of people have just got to the park because school is out, and this is really gonna test if this gets stolen. And I'm really thirsty, so let's go get some water.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm super thirsty. I need water, but one of the reviews said the water fountain doesn't work, so hopefully it's fixed by now. So I don't want to buy expensive water. Whoa! Try that one. And it's cold.
They both work.
Okay, so that review is actually busted. The next review says this place is extremely dirty, and that includes the bathroom, so let's go check this out. Gosh. Smells like a farm in there. Yeah, it is dirty. The next review we're gonna test is that the food is terrible. I don't know, because it also said the pizza was cold at the other park, but it wasn't.
That's true.
But this is supposed to be the worst park of them all. Let's go try. Yo, so I think I wanted a hot dog, but there's like actually no hot dogs here.
Maybe they're in the back. Do you have chicken nuggets?
Can I get chicken tenders? All right, I'll try that. We're gonna try out the chicken tenders, because this ain't Chick-fil-A, but
I feel like it's hard to mess up chicken tenders, so if they mess this up, it's a big no-no. They said that the employees are really slow and don't really pay attention to you. So far, they've been nice, but when we try to order food, it took them a really long time to come to the counter.
$6.41 for chicken tenders. That ain't bad, honestly. Here's the food. It said the food was bad. I eat a lot of chicken, specifically from Chick-fil-A, so let's see if it's actually bad.
I mean, it does look a little burnt, not gonna lie.
I mean, at least it's cooked. It's hot.
I hope it's cooked. It's chicken.
To be honest, this is actually really tasty. The food's pretty good. I'm gonna say that review is totally false. I actually give the food like 5 stars. This is not as good as Chick-fil-A.
I'll be the judge of that.
thought you were lying. That's so good.
But there's some more reviews we need to test because there are things we have yet to expose. The same review about it being dirty also said that the ropes course that was included in the package is not even open. And that's above us. So let's go find out if we can get on this thing. Okay, I think you can get on the ropes course from this way because this is the highest point where it meets.
I don't even think it's open.
Dude, are you kidding me? It definitely looked like you're supposed to start there, but it's shut. So this review is actually in fact true. The ropes course doesn't even work, but I can confirm that that review is true, although
We didn't really suffer because we don't have to pay, but if you are paying, it's something to think about.
this review says all the gaming equipment gets 1 star for cleanliness. So let's check this stuff out. I mean,
I already counted Band-Aid in this trampoline park, so I already know it's dirty.
it looks like a booger's on there. I don't even want to sit by this. This is
Whoa.
definitely pretty dirty. Let's check that thing.
I don't think this place has been cleaned in years.
Oh, ew, 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 don't sit there. That looks like a dried spot of something. Okay, no.
The next review says that all massage chairs are broken.
Well, the lights are on, so let's try to Apple Pay this and see if it's actually broken. All right. It should work. This one doesn't work. Let me try yours. All right, you're good.
I don't even...
It didn't even add time.
No time.
Dude. That's so true. These things don't even work. The next review we're gonna test is from Diana B, who gave it 1 star and said, careless staff and terrible. The staff was yelling at the customers and there was no supervision for the kid. Terrible food, saw a kid hit their nose and staff wouldn't care, never coming again. Let's go fall in front of the staff and get hurt and see if they actually care.
Let's do it.
It said there's very low supervision, and I don't see anyone watching this whole trampoline park court. So let's do some flips. Maybe I'll fall if they come over. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Ooh.
Are you
Ooh.
okay?
Ah, that hurt.
Are you okay?
It's so wrong. Ow. Oh gosh. Why'd I do that trick? Ow. It doesn't even care, bro. Literally. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Bro doesn't care. They literally don't care if you get hurt. This review is true.
Before we make our final review, let's go see if my phone and money are still there.
That's gonna play a huge role to determine if this place actually deserves 1 star or not.
The phone and the money are both still here.
Well, that means that that review is wrong. Your money isn't always gonna get stolen here, which is a good sign.
Yeah, maybe it was just a bad day.
Before I leave, as always, I gotta leave a 5-star review, but I can't lie. So there was a lot of stuff in here that wasn't that good and probably doesn't deserve that high of stars. But there was one thing that actually was good, so I'm gonna leave a review for that. Although the park could be better and a little bit more clean, the food there was actually so good that it was almost as good as Chick-fil-A. That's my 5-star review.
Even though the parks were dirty, had holes in the trampolines, and some attractions didn't work, I was still able to have a lot of fun. So don't judge a book by its cover. It's about making a good time out of anything. Subscribe if you agree. In this video, I'm going to expose the most dangerous trampoline parks in the world to see which one's the worst.
Do not enter. You could get hurt.
We're talking terrible reviews, dangerous equipment, and dirty foam pits. I am on a mission to prove that just because a trampoline park is the most popular doesn't always make it the best.
I'm not sure if I want to use that anyway. The pit looks shallow.
And I'll be rating my experience on how cool the park looks, how safe the equipment is, and how much fun I have. Starting with
Sky Zone. I'm extremely nervous to go in this place because it only has a 1.4 star rating. On top of that, almost every single kid in America has been to one of these. And if you have, some of these horrible reviews might sound familiar.
Our goal for the day is to test and rate the park amenities, test the reviews to see if they're true or false, and expose how dangerous the park is.
The first review is from Mike H. Quote, "This park should be closed. The airbag and air tracks are deflated. Don't use the stunt fall. You will bottom out. 1 star. This is so scary. I don't know if we should go in there.
Oh yeah, we should definitely not go in there.
This place has bad reviews and they keep getting worse. The next one is from Anna C. Quote, I give this place 1 star if it were possible. The trampolines have metal springs exposed where the basketball dunk area is, and my son was inches away from going to the hospital.
If I land on a trampoline spring that's exposed, I'm never going to a trampoline park again.
The next review is from Kenny B. Quote, foam pit is gross. I got pit dust in my eyes and couldn't get it out. There's so much dust at the bottom of the pit, I doubt it's ever been cleaned. Also, a few of the blocks are wet. Not sure if there's a leak in the roof or if it's something else. Plus, when I was climbing out, I saw a real life mouse in the pit blocks. 1 star. Guys, if we see a mouse in here right now, I've never seen a mouse in a foam pit. That would be disgusting. After reading those reviews, I don't know if I want to go in here, but I think it's time we go check it out.
We went inside and bought the cheapest jumping pass, and we were forced to buy socks.
$68.44. That's steep.
Now that our socks are on, it's time to go test the park.
Before we can go in, we have to sign a super long waiver. It must be super dangerous if they won't let us in without signing this. Oh my gosh, this park is huge. Literally, they have an obstacle course right here, an entire trampoline court, and a super tramp over there. This place is actually huge.
The obstacle course looked super fun, so my brother and I decided to race.
Ooh, the first thing we're gonna try out is this crazy obstacle course. We're gonna see who can complete it the fastest. I'll go first, I'm that confident.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, I can make this. Oh my gosh, I gotta go on this beam. Oh my gosh, oh, that's so wobbly, that's so wobbly. I'm gonna make it all the way to the end. Boom, let's go. That was actually pretty fast, I did my best.
Sure got 7 seconds.
You're not gonna beat that, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's so good. He's going, sir, no way. No way, you almost go, boom.
Oh, let's go. I definitely beat Short. There's no way he got a faster time.
That was actually pretty quick, but you fell off at the end, so doesn't count. Looks like I won.
That was extremely fun, but it was a little wobbly. So we're gonna have to give it 3.5 stars. I think we should go try out the slide and see who can go down the fastest.
Oh yeah, that is actually one of the biggest attractions in here. Let's go check it out. Oh, wait. Attraction is closed? They did not say that at the front when we bought the wristbands. You don't even get all the attractions in here?
Honestly, that's not worth the money we paid.
Well, since it's shut, I'm gonna have to give this 1 star because I can't give it 0.
I totally agree.
Let's check the other amenities out, like maybe the Ninja Warrior Warp Wall. We're gonna see who can make it to the top of the wall the fastest.
Get out of my way, I'm going first.
Oh, boom, dude. We're gonna count it from when his hands touched the top of the wall, which was only 2.3 seconds. That is crazy. Hopefully I can go faster. But one of the problems is this wall doesn't even have grip everywhere, so you could completely slip. No wonder this place only has 1 star. Let's try this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. How do I get down? Oh.
I can't believe you made it.
Oh my gosh, how do you get down from here?
You gotta slide down the pole, it's gonna burn your hands.
I can't. How did you get down?
Slide? What do you mean, how'd I get down? Just go, just hold your weight. See? I told you he's gonna drop.
Honestly, with the rips on the wall and how you have to get down, I give this warped wall 2 stars.
Well, I beat your time, and this wall's not the best. I give it 2 stars.
All right, there's still a ton of other attractions in this park, and we need to test everything before we can determine what the total rating is for this park. Where should we go next?
Wait, Shark, is that a couch?
Oh my gosh, guys, this is supposed to be safety padding for the wall. And there's wood exposed. I literally do not know how they could just leave it like that. That is not safe at all. Honestly, maybe some of the reviews are true. Let's keep searching. Next, we're gonna try out the basketball dunking area. And this is one of my favorite parts at a park, so I know exactly how it should be in order for it to get a high rating. Let's see who can do the best dunk.
Probably me.
I'll go first because you went first last time, and I think I'm better at dunking.
All right, good luck, Sharky. Come on, Shark boy.
Oh. Let's go.
Not impressed. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
I gave him a little boost, but his dunk was cooler. And honestly, I did like the basketball dunking area, but the trampolines were just a tiny bit saggy and the rims were a little shaky. I'm gonna have to give this 2.5 stars.
I think I agree.
And next we're gonna go on to one of the most popular parts of a trampoline park, the dodgeball court. This is supposed to be the dodgeball area. Wait, there's no dodgeballs in here. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to play dodgeball without any balls, so I'm gonna have to give this 1 star just because I have to give it a star. And I think we should go to another part of the park.
Well, dodge this ball.
Oh! Next, we're gonna test and rate the trampoline into the foam pit and see who can bounce the highest.
Bro, do you not think there's a mouse in there?
Oh, there's definitely something in there, and the pit blocks look a little low, so hopefully it's squishy.
All right, I'll go first. Hashtag Bailey's the GOAT.
Oh!
Straight to the bottom, ow.
Wow, doesn't look that deep. Maybe I should be careful. Here we go. In. Bro, you were not kidding. I literally just touched the bottom. That hurt so bad.
Why would I joke about that? And there's dust everywhere.
Honestly, this is probably one of the worst foam pits ever, and that trampoline wasn't that bouncy. I'm gonna give this 2.5 stars.
Yeah, I think I agree. Let's get out of here.
After all the stuff that we've tested so far, I'm not sure if I wanna go on any other stuff in here because it's super dangerous and not that safe. But nevertheless, we're gonna try out the swing into the foam pit. And you did go first last time, but please go first again. I'm scared.
Are you kidding me? Get a zoom in on that. You think I'm going there first?
What is that, Crater Lake in Oregon? That's deep. This looks so dangerous. Look at the wires. Look at the chains hanging. I don't know if you should be trying this. Don't use the swings.
All right.
Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh.
Oh no, shark, hurry!
Yeah, honestly, because he tested that, I don't even know if I should test that.
Bro, is that a spider?
Oh my gosh, it is. But if we're gonna accurately test everything, I need to try the other swing because that's a completely different side of the pit and it's higher up. I'm scared, but I gotta do it.
Dive into the waters. Oh, my sweaty paws slipped. That hurt so bad. And there's dust everywhere in here. I'm gonna give the swings 1.5 stars. Oh, you sweaty beast.
Are you kidding me? The zipline is closed. Another attraction closed. I'm not sure if I want to use that anyway. The pit looks shallow. Come on, another thing. All right, let's keep looking. What else they got? Next, we're gonna test out this super tramp. I'm a little scared already because I can literally see this right here.
Y'all think that's sus?
Well, it looks like he doesn't care that the trampoline is messed up, but that's part of the reason this place has 1 star. But it's time to test this thing out and see how bouncy it is, and hopefully I don't bottom out. Watch out.
You go first, I'll go second.
All right. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually a lot bouncier than I thought, which is awesome. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, this thing just bounced me all the way to the roof. This is literally crazy. Whoa. Now test the pit. Ah! That thing is shallow, that hurt. You have to try it.
Now? All right.
Oh, you almost fell.
Was that good?
Yeah, this thing's actually a lot bouncier than I thought.
Oh, that's definitely the worst landing ever.
Even though this is super bouncy and like the best trampoline ever, there's all of this that shows right here. That little crevice doesn't look that safe to land in. And because it's super unsafe, but it's super fun, I'm gonna have to divide this right down the middle and give it 2.5 stars.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
And there's a little bit more to check out before we see if these reviews are true. But so far, it's looking like it. The number one thing trampoline parks are known for is their trampoline park grid court. So see how good the trampolines are on this thing?
How is it?
My gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a little bouncy, but the padding has some gaps in it. And if you can see, I can put my hand in this entire gap. That could have been my toe. You go.
All right.
Oh,
Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That was bouncier than I thought.
but what about the gap? How do you feel about that unsafety?
Well, if it's too bouncy and I over-rotate, I might land in this gap. and break my fingers. So because of the gap, I'm gonna have to give this entire court 3 stars. Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. Now that we've officially checked out the entire park, it's time to test and rate all of the reviews. Yeah, I think so. The first one from Mike H says, this park should be closed. The airbag and air tracks are deflated. Don't use the stunt fall, you will bottom out. And if you can actually see right here, the airbag has air in it. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It's actually a little deflated in the corner. And on top of that, this entire attraction is actually shut off. It could be because the airbag's deflated or because it's just that unsafe. Mike H was right about the airbags, but what about the air track? Well, this is not an air track. Dude, I can feel the concrete underneath bottoming out. This is totally unsafe. I can't flip on this. Dude, air track, this is just a track. Look, and when it dips down, there's a gap in between the edge. I don't know if this is safe to tumble on. Yeah, Mike H's review is definitely true. That is so scary. Well, I'm still gonna try it, watch out. That was so deflated. I don't know how you just did that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't bottom out, but it definitely didn't feel good on the ankles. I think they saw Bailey bottom out on the air track. They're adding air, but it was deflated earlier. The next review is from Anna C, and she said, I would give this place 1 star if it were possible. The trampolines have metal springs exposed where the basketball dunk area is, and my son was inches away from going to the hospital. 1 star. Well, we already went on the basketball dunk area. I didn't see any springs, but let's go double check. Come on. We're at the basketball dunk area and I don't see any metal springs exposed, even though I see a lot of the padding is just all over the place. I even see a couple other spots where the padding is shifted a little, like here, and there's strings sticking out. But I don't see any metal springs exposed over here. So I'm gonna have to say that that review is actually false. And that just proves that not every review is true, so I wouldn't believe every review you read. But there's some other scary reviews we need to test. The next review comes from Kenny B. Quote, foam pit is gross. I got pit dust in my eyes and couldn't get it out. There's so much dust at the bottom of the pit, I doubt it's ever been cleaned. Also, a few of the pit blocks are wet. Not sure if there's a leak in the roof or if it's something else. Plus, when I was climbing out, I saw a real-life mouse in the pit blocks. 1 star. Some of these comments are insane. We need to test if this is actually true. What? Oh no. Come in. Oh. All right, I'm looking around in here. Honestly, I haven't seen a mouse yet. Bro, look at that nasty dust. Let me reach for one. Maybe I'll find a... What, did you get something? Bro, what? This block is wet. You get out, get out, get out. While part of Kenny B's review was true, half of it was not, so I'm gonna say it's false. Time to test some more. The next review comes from Karen K. Quote, the trampolines had rips and holes. Multiple trampolines had tears or soft spots that made it feel like you could fall through. Huge safety hazard, would leave 0 stars if possible. 1 star. They would have left absolutely none, but they had to leave 1. I haven't seen a hole in a trampoline here yet, but maybe we should go look. All right, we just got to the trampoline park court. It's time to see if there's any holes on the trampoline beds. I don't see any on this. Wait, what about this? Nah, it's a piece of dust. It's not dust. The thing is ripping up a little, but no holes. I got to keep looking. I'll look that way. Yeah, I'm looking really closely. I don't see any holes in this entire park. Well, Karen was wrong. There were no holes in any of the trampolines and none of them had soft spots because this park probably replaces them anytime they're not good, which means Karen's review is false. Definitely a Karen for leaving that. The next review comes from Bethany S. Quote, there were no staff supervising the jumpers. Kids were doing backflips and fighting and not a single employee stepped in. No safety enforcement at all. 1 star. Bethany must have been extremely mad about that, and there are kids running around everywhere, and I don't see that many staffers. If anything, I think there's parents doing more of the staff work than the staff. They just showed me that there's some strides. Also follow on TikTok. You guys are legends. Let's go. Appreciate it.
I see you on YouTube.
Let's go. Subscribe. Now there's still one more review for us to check out to see if this place is safe for all these kids. Our final review at the most popular trampoline park in all of America comes from Janet H. He or she said, quote, don't use slides. They are unsafe. The entire thing shakes from the top. Not sure if it should be called the Leaning Tower of Pisa or the Tower of Terror or something else.
but it should not be called a slide. 1 star, end quote. Clearly, Janet was very mad at the slide wobbling, and that's probably why the entire attraction is closed off. Yeah, I think she's right. It's probably for everybody's safety that this thing is shut. And after testing this entire park out and seeing which reviews were true and false, I'm really scared to go on to the next park because it's even worse. What? Okay, I think I've seen enough here. Time to go check out the next park. Urban Air. Some of the reviews from this place are so bad, I'm scared to go in there.
They're so bad that if we do, we might not make it out.
Nevertheless, that's what we're getting ourselves into. Starting out with review number 1. From Aaron C, quote, I saw kids getting double bounced into the walls. No safety nets or padding. One kid slammed into a wall and no one helped. No padding at all where it should have been. 1 star. Guys, a trampoline park should be covered in padding because there's trampolines everywhere. What are we gonna do, jump on it and land on wood or metal?
I don't know, but if you double bounce me, I might.
The next review is from Haley B, quote, they let way too many people in, total chaos. So overcrowded, we could barely move. It felt unsafe, end quote, 1 star. Now, this parking lot looks half full, but maybe that's all it takes for this to be completely full, because you could fit like 4 or 5 kids in each car. This place could be packed.
Sure, you forget, people can get dropped off here and carpool.
Oh my gosh, this place could be totally overcrowded. And speaking of overcrowded and unsafe, the next review is from Stephen S, quote, all the safety rules are posted, but no one follows them. Signs everywhere saying no flips, but kids were doing triple backflips and staff ignored it, end quote, 1 star. That is crazy that literally the staff does not even enforce the rules. This must be total chaos. I'm scared. Should we even go in there?
I mean, if we have to.
I mean, we are testing the most popular trampoline parks in all of America, so I think it's time we go see if these reviews are true or false. Well, we just got our passes and this actually costed more than Sky Zone, and we had to buy new socks because they won't let us wear Sky Zone socks in here. Let's check this place out. Now that we got on these overpriced socks because I couldn't reuse my Sky Zone ones, it's time to go check out all the amenities. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this is wild. They have a trampoline onto an airbag. That looks pretty fun, but we gotta test it out and see if it's bouncy and if the airbag is soft. I'll go first. Now, because the reviews say this place is super dangerous, I'm gonna check this out because this actually looks a little deflated. Is there even air inside of this?
Is that safe?
Dude, can I feel the bottom? I don't know if I should go off of the trampoline onto this, but we have to test and rate all the amenities to expose if this place is actually safe or not. I'm not even gonna flip, I'm that scared. Maybe I will. Oh! Okay, that was way worse when I flipped into it. There's no air in there, you gotta go. What? All right. Not only does it have no air in it, there's also a hole right here. As you can see, I literally can fit my hand in here. There's a crevice exposed. This is already a lot worse than the Sky Zone trampolines. I am nervous. Okay, I'm gonna have to give this area a 1 star because it is super unsafe. There's no air in the airbag and the trampoline is dangerous. Let's go check out the rest of this park, but I am scared. All right, we just got to the super tramp area. Let's see how bouncy the trampolines are and let's see how good the padding is. I think I'll go first. And honestly, just looking at the trampoline, bro, is that 2 trampolines stacked? Is this gum?
Gum, bro, do you not notice there's 2 trampoline nets?
The 2 trampoline nets is actually for safety. So maybe it's actually safer than it looks, but the reviews said this thing is dangerous. So let me test it out, watch out. This is missing springs. There's literally none here. My foot or paw could slip straight through that. Okay, not gonna lie, this thing has some pretty good bounce, but we gotta see how bouncy this thing can get. Oh my gosh.
I'm scared standing here. I can float.
I tried to go for the roof, but I couldn't touch it like I did at Sky Zone. So the trampoline's a little less bouncy and there's a gap there. I'm not sure if this is safe. You go. What is Bailey doing? You think it's bouncy?
I don't know, it feels partner bouncy. I'm about to find out.
Oh my gosh, there is bad lighting in here, which makes it very unsafe for doing crazy flips. I'm gonna have to rate this super trampoline 1 star. And now it's time to go check out some other attractions. And if the first ones are already rated this bad, dangerous, and unsafe, it's only gonna get worse. We're now at the trampoline grid court, and we are gonna see how bouncy the trampolines are, how safe they are, and we're gonna see who can race faster. We're gonna go all the way down this lane and back. First one back wins. You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna win. Duh, I'm going first.
You have to bounce on each trampoline, bounce your back off the wall, and then come all the way back. First one back wins. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know, that was pretty close, and these things are a little bit bouncier than they look. Let's see who can do the coolest trick. I'll go first.
All right, you pick the
we go.
sketchiest spot. I like that mic fall off.
That's it. Y'all know that was crazy. All right, come on.
That was weak. All right, here we go.
Whoa, not bad. All right, let's test the padding. Oh, bro, I know I felt metal straight through that. Try that. Ah, you know what? After trying this out, I don't need to look any further. I can definitely say that this entire court gets 2 stars.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Jack.
And there's a couple other attractions we need to check out before we can see if Sky Zone or Urban Air is worse. Next up, we're gonna test the battle beam. And this thing already looks like it's been through its prime years because the mats are dirty, ripped, and this thing looks crooked. But nevertheless, we're gonna test it out. Are you kidding me? This is literally wood. This is like somebody's front door. This is so hard. I literally know I'm standing on a giant beam of wood. This is so bad. I wanna see you do a back 3. Dude, I'm not doing any flip on here. I'll try a cartwheel, but I don't even wanna land in this foam pit because it looks sus. Here we go. Woo! Good thing I didn't fall. I do not wanna go in there. You go, what can you do on this? You see how wobbly that is?
Oh, dude, that's definitely a balance beam. Yeah, I'll bruise my ankle if I even try a backflip.
Yeah, you can't do any trick on this thing.
Oh, there, that was easy.
Yeah, all right, this thing is pretty bad. Overall, I'm gonna have to rank this 0 stars if I could, but I have to give it at least 1, so I give it 1.
Well, I don't think you can rank it until you actually try out the pit.
Ah! Woo! I just hit the bottom. That confirms 1 star. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that hurt.
The next thing we're gonna check out is this, and it looks like there must have been something that would spin and you had to hop in the middle, but they took all the wipeouts out of trampoline parks. These are super dangerous and unsafe. But this still looks dangerous and unsafe because the inside of this place is actually so dark, I can barely see the ground.
I've never seen a pizza-shaped trampoline in my entire life, so I'm gonna have to give this one a higher rating than normal.
Before we rate it, let's see if we can do flips all the way around the wheel. Here we go, I'm scared.
I'm gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that was crazy. It was so dark in here, I'm dizzy. That was actually a lot scarier than I thought. This thing's gonna get a low score. You go.
What? Think I can do that?
Yeah.
Looking at my Janet?
No way. No way. Ah, yeah. It's way harder than it looks. He couldn't even see the ground. That's why he just fell.
I'll try one more time. I don't want to give it a bad review. That was actually extremely dangerous because it's dark and I kind of rolled my ankle, but I'm gonna give it one more try.
I don't even know why this is an attraction in here. Send help. Come on, all the way around. Come on. Again. Okay, this place is so dangerous. I don't think anyone should use this attraction. They should just add caution tape to the front. Let's go check out the rest of the park. Come on.
Let's hurt my ankle. Help! Any employees want to help me out? You want to help me?
The next attraction we're gonna test and rate is the Slam Dunk Basketball Trampoline. All right, honestly, I've been on a bunch of these. I know exactly what it should have to be perfect. I'll go first.
You've been going first every time. It's my turn to go first.
Hey, let's see how good your dunk is. All right, before I give this to you, I just want you to know this is what comes with the basketball court. I mean, this is literally half foam. It's so dirty. It's not even a basketball. Is this even a basketball dunk or a dodgeball dunk?
I don't know, move.
But on top of that, it's so dark. I don't know how he can see what he's doing. Oh,
the rim's not that bad, but there's one issue I had at the end. I overbounced just a little bit and I almost fell in this exposed spring crack. Wait, how deep does that go?
oh my gosh. This is totally unsafe, but I still need to go before I think we can see how many stars this gets.
Your turn.
Time to play ball.
He ain't gonna do anything cooler than me. That's it? Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, yours.
Did you just hear that thing shake?
That was huge.
Okay, honestly, this thing should get 0 stars. It's not even a basketball, but we'll give it 1 star. This might be the coolest looking thing in this entire trampoline park. So we're gonna test and rate this next, which is, I don't know, a Ninja Warrior obstacle course over a clear ball pit. This thing is crazy.
I'm gonna try it first, obviously.
Oh, all right, go on the monkey bars. Let's see how fast you can go. Go. Oh my gosh. This thing looks slippery. I don't know how Bailey is gonna do it. Are you gonna make it across? Some of the paint is even missing on this thing. Like, how are you gonna have grip if your hand just slips? How's the padding?
Bro, this is hard. These ones are kind of stiff.
Since my brother made it across, I wanna try this thing out. Ready? Here we go. Oh, this is fun.
It's hard.
Oh! Oh my gosh. I just fell in this ball pit, and honestly, that's not that deep. Didn't really catch you that well. I kind of hit the bottom.
Can you make it back? I don't think so. I'm gonna
Just try not to fall, because if you land in this pit, it's gonna hurt. This is expert level, and he made it. Oh my gosh, how was that?
Honestly, it was good.
We need to rate this from 1 to 5 stars, and based on my experience and how shallow the ball pit was, I'm gonna give it 3 stars.
I'll give it a 2-star.
But honestly, for this trampoline park, it was one of the best things. Now it's time to test all the reviews. The first review we're gonna test is from Aaron C. Quote, I saw kids getting double bounced into the walls, no safety nets or padding. One kid got slammed into a wall and no one helped. No padding at all where it should have been. End quote, 1 star. Guys, there are kids everywhere. And it looks like they're jumping on every single trampoline and they're double bouncing each other. This is literally chaotic, and there's no trampoline park workers over here.
I don't see a single employee around.
We need to see if there is padding everywhere and nets everywhere. And honestly, I do see nets pretty much everywhere, but look at this. Do you see this hole? If you landed in that, you have a 6-foot drop down to concrete, which is not good. Let's check the padding though, because clearly there are not nets everywhere. And right here, look, even more net exposure. They're cheap. They couldn't get enough of these bands to tie it everywhere. Come on.
You mean a zip tie?
Exactly. That's all they needed. All right, let's check the padding. Would you look at this? There's no padding.
Oh my gosh, the whole rail's exposed.
I can stick my entire hand back here. There's probably a monster down there, so I'm gonna pull it out. But yeah, there's not padding covering all the trampolines and there's not nets everywhere. So this review is definitely true, which is scary.
Yeah, that's extremely dangerous.
The next review comes from Haley B. Quote, they let too many people in the park. Total chaos, so overcrowded, we could barely move. It felt unsafe, end quote, 1 star. There are people everywhere, and we've almost trampled people.
Yeah, there are always people in the way when I'm trying to do tricks on the trampoline, which is definitely not safe, and no staff to say anything.
So Haley B's review is definitely true. They let so many people in here, I'm surprised the fire marshal is not here.
I definitely agree with that one.
The next review is from Stephen S. Quote, all the safety rules are posted, but no one follows them. Signs are everywhere saying no flips, but kids were doing triple backflips and the staff ignored it. Literally, this is so true. I just saw a kid do a flip right there. Literally, it says no flips.
Why is no one listening?
Yeah, no one's listening. Look, are you gonna do a flip? Look. Oh, look, everyone's flipping into the pit.
Oh, he's done.
And there's 4 or 5 of them on there at the same time, which is another rule you can't break. And there's no staff anywhere in sight because they clearly don't care. This review from Steven is definitely true.
I guess they care more about money than safety.
The next one comes from Heather F. Quote, they charged me full price, but half the attractions were closed. We came for the ninja course and dodgeball, but both were off limits and no refunds. End quote, 1 star. I could definitely see how you'd be mad if some of the attractions are closed and you paid for the entire park, and that happened to us at Sky Zone.
Yeah, it definitely did, but also we paid to play basketball here, and there's not even a basketball.
And clearly this review so far is not true because the Ninja Warrior course is actually open, but we need to go check the dodgeball court because they also mentioned that. Come on.
Whoa.
Oh, go! Ow! Dude, are you serious? This entire thing is exposed. I literally tripped on that by accident. So it is definitely unsafe, but the review said it's closed, and clearly it's not closed, but it probably should be from the amount of springs and how hard this is everywhere.
Dude, this is metal I'm sitting on feeling.
This is literally so bad. Maybe it was closed when they came, but they had to open it up because there's so many people in here and they needed to spread everybody out more. But honestly, this place should be banned. The reviews are getting worse and worse, and I'm extremely nervous to keep testing these. But the next one is from Bill A. Quote, "This place is filthy. Trash everywhere, and the bathrooms were nasty. Sticky floors, used band-aids near the foam pit, and the bathroom looked like a gas station." End quote, 1 star. Now, I did go to the restroom already. I can confirm that is dirty. But Bill also said there were band-aids by the foam pit, so let's go look for a band-aid. Come on, hopefully it's cleaned up by now, especially after they left the review. We gotta check, oh, ow! I almost thought this was a band-aid, but I haven't seen one in here.
Yo, is that one? Is that one?
Honestly, there's no band-aids in here. While we didn't find a band-aid, we can confirm that this place is disgusting. This is somebody's Hubba Bubba gum. That is more gum. And quite frankly, there is gum everywhere in this entire park. So that review is definitely true. It is dirty. The next review is from Megan H. And I am extremely nervous to read this, but nevertheless, we're going to. Quote, "Battle beam foam pit is shallow. Rolled my ankle as soon as I landed in the pit. You would think that for how much it costs to get in here, you'd be able to have more foam blocks in the pit. Ouch." End quote, 1 star. That sounds bad. I did jump in the pit and it was shallow, but I didn't test all areas of the pit. So we need to go see if it's actually true or false. This is a battle beam and foam pit. There are 4 quadrants we need to check. The front 2 and the back 2. Bailey, you get the front 2, I'll get the back 2. Come on.
Would love to.
Oh, it's kind of shallow. My turn. Ow! Definitely rolled my ankle. I don't even need to check that corner. So while I can confirm that the pit is shallow, I can also confirm that half the pit blocks are ripped up, which takes away from the squishiness. This pit is definitely bad, and that review is unfortunately true. All right, I think we've seen enough. After going to the 2 worst trampoline parks in America, I can definitely say that Urban Air is worse.
After testing out both of the most popular trampoline parks in the United States, I can definitely say that just because a trampoline park is bigger and more popular doesn't always mean it's the best trampoline park to have fun at. Both of these parks weren't as bad as the reviews said, but I've still been to some less popular trampoline parks that were better. Subscribe and I'll test another trampoline park. What makes a trampoline park deserve a 1-star rating? Today, I'm going to be testing the world's worst rated trampoline parks that should be banned. And you're probably wondering why. My goal is to prove that not all trampoline park reviews are true.
It's false.
So to achieve this, I'm on a mission to test 2 of the worst rated trampoline parks to see if they're actually that bad. Starting with
Altitude. And while this place looks great from the outside, the reviews don't look so great.
The only rule is I have to leave a 5-star review for each trampoline park. But I can't lie. And at the end of this video, we're going to the biggest trampoline park, but it has some of the scariest reviews I've ever seen.
Starting with review number 1 from Brock W. Quote, "Trampolines are trash. The beds were so loose, saggy, and old. For how much they charge to get in, you'd think they could buy new trampoline beds. 1 star. Okay, you know what? Nothing is worse than a trampoline park that has saggy trampoline beds.
And nobody wants to go on old trampolines if there's parks with new ones.
But it doesn't stop there. The reviews get worse. The next one is from Tanner F. Quote, "The inside of this park is way too dark. Can they afford lights? I couldn't see anything while I was jumping. Basically made every flip a blind landing. Very unsafe. Would never come back. 1 star. Guys, it said there's no lights inside. How are we going to be able to do flips if we can't see the ground when we're landing? Shouldn't a trampoline park have lights?
100%. I'm honestly really scared right now.
And even though we're scared, we should be more scared because the reviews get worse. The next one is from Beth W. Quote, "The pizza here tastes like cardboard marinated in regret. Also, none of the games here work. It's like they forgot to pay the power bill. Why is there so many comments about the lights and the power bill? Is there no electricity inside? With how hot it is out here, I wonder if there's even AC in there."
This sounds like a really bad park. I don't even know if we should go in there.
You know what? Enough reading the reviews. Let's go inside and test this out to see if this is true or false. Come on. We just got inside and the AC actually feels really good and it smells like fresh paint. Maybe they did a little renovation, but I don't know. These reviews are terrible, so let's check in and go test it for ourselves.
no one at the desks. Does that mean this is free?
Honestly, I don't even know, but I don't see anybody in here.
All right, I guess there's someone coming to check us in. We got to check in. All right, $67, okay. Thank you. Honestly, that was pretty expensive for an hour and a half to jump and these socks, but the socks do look kind of cool. And they are blue, which is one of my favorite colors, but we have to get into the real dirt because I'm scared to test this place out. And so far, it does look really dark in here. So that review's looking true so far. Hopefully the other ones are not. Let's go test and rate all the amenities. Come on. All right, this is our first reaction to this park. Oh my gosh, wait, this place looks huge. And it actually looks like it's brand new. Well, most of it, but the lights are extremely dark.
I definitely was gonna say, it looks very clean, but it is really dark in here.
All right, we gotta test and rate every single thing. So let's go to the back of the park and start first. All right, there is a ginormous trampoline park court right here. And honestly, it looks really new. Oh, bro, jump on that.
These are not saggy. This is actually like really, really bouncy.
Oh my gosh, guys. And the padding actually is brand new. Jump onto it, see it?
That's actually really, really squishy.
But we need to put this really to the test and try a flip onto it. That's how you would accidentally land. Here we go. And, oh, that actually didn't hurt and it was soft. Oh, let's go check out the walls in the back and see if those are bouncy too. Come on. Oh, yo, that slingshotted me forward. I want to try that again. Oh, dude, you go, try it. Oh my gosh, before we came in here, it said all the trampolines were saggy and old, but so far, it does not look like that. It looks like everything's brand new.
Not at all. It's honestly really, really nice.
Next challenge, we're gonna see who can flip all the way down the most trampolines without stopping. I'll go first. Here we go. All the way down each one. And still going. Whoa, John Michael. No. Oh my gosh. Ah, I made it all the way to the end. John Michael, you have to try that.
Let's give it a shot.
1, 2, no wait, 3. He's still going backwards. He made it halfway, but honestly, that was still good.
That was really, really bouncy, but these pads are really, really nice to land on.
And because the pads are nice to land on and it was bouncy, I'm honestly gonna have to give this trampoline park court 4.5 stars. It would have 5, but it is a little dark.
I definitely didn't see where I was going because it's so dark, so I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars.
Let's go test and rate all the other things in here because these reviews are scary. Next, we're gonna test the stunt jump. There's 2 things you have to test. The first thing is how bouncy the trampoline is, and the second thing is how soft the airbag you land on is. I'll go first, and I'm gonna do one of my favorite flips. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That was so fun, and it did not hurt at all. It's like a cloud. Try it. So fun. Look at how bouncy the trampoline is.
It really is really, really bouncy. Let's see.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was really fun.
Woo! Okay, honestly, I'm gonna have to give this thing 5 stars because the lighting is way better in here and it was perfectly fun.
100%, and it's super, super safe. I'm gonna give it 5 stars as well.
We need to go check out the rest of the park because this thing is massive. Come on. And this is actually a good sign because there's padding all right here where you could hit the trampoline. It's actually extra safe, which confirms 5 stars. Next, we're gonna test and rate the battle beam, which has lava underneath it, and the first person to fall in loses. Let's go.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, joust.
Oh, down.
Ow! Why'd I do that? Come on. Ah! 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 It was like a tie. We both fell. And although this looks like lava, it's actually pretty soft, which didn't hurt at all to land on.
Even though he hit me really hard with the sword, it was so soft, so this is so safe. And the landing was honestly like a cloud.
And the battle beam has good padding on it, and it's pretty wide. I honestly have to give this battle beam area 5 stars.
100%, 5 stars.
And that's actually kind of confusing because the reviews for this place said it was terrible. They must have changed a bunch of things in here since people left those reviews. Next, we're gonna test the games, and I see lights on it, which is actually the opposite of what the review said because it said there was no power. So to test this out, I'm gonna try to do a wall flip off of it.
Honestly, let's do it.
All right, let's see who can land it first. Here we go. Oh, that was actually so fun.
Oh my God, I did not think I was gonna land that.
Dude, that was crazy. Because that was a lot of fun, but this is a little dark over here, I'm gonna have to give it 4 stars.
I'm gonna agree with that. 4 stars for sure.
All right, well, let's go test out some more stuff. Next, we're gonna test out the basketball court, which is one of the most popular things at trampoline parks. So this should have a really high standard if it's inside a park this big. Nice. You can actually see all of the rims are padded, which is a sign of safety.
Oh, yo, it can hold my weight, which is actually a good thing. Oh, but the air track that you have to bounce on to go up to it is a little deflating. So I'm gonna jump as hard as I can, see if I bottom out. And if I don't, it's safe. And if I do, it's not. All right, let's get a big dunk. No, I missed. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at basketball. Probably like I'm using a soccer ball. You try a dunk. See how bouncy the air track is when you do it. Testing the air track. Oh, all right, if he made it, I have to. Oh, did it pop out? I'm so bad at basketball, and because of that, I don't like this game. And the air track could use a little bit more air. On top of that, it's extremely dark in here. I could barely see anything. I'm gonna have to give this 4 stars.
I agree with him 100%. The air track could definitely be a little more bouncy, and it is super dark to where I could barely even see the rim. So I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars.
Oh my gosh, that's even worse. And what's even worse than that is the reviews that we're gonna test. There's a couple more amenities and attractions we need to check out first. Come on. Next, we're gonna check out the dodgeball court, which is completely empty. And honestly, some of the reviews said this place was overcrowded, but I don't see anyone in here.
100%. This is absolutely an empty dodgeball court.
So we need to check out if the trampolines are bouncy, if the padding is safe, and if the balls are good before we can rate this court. Let's go. Oh, let's see how soft the balls are. Ready?
Oh!
Ah! Did it hurt?
Actually, that did not hurt at all. The balls are super, super soft, and they look like they're in really good condition. Let's look.
Hit me with one. Oh! I must be sensitive. That definitely did not feel good. Ah. But it's probably because he threw the ball extremely hard. So let's check out the trampolines and the padding before we can give this thing an overall rating. Come on. That's pretty squishy. Now let's see if I can do a flip on the trampoline. And you know what? Let me flip over you. Go sit on that purple mat. Subscribe if you love trampolines. Oh! Oh! Ow, I don't like that. Even though the ball did not feel good, the padding and the trampolines were pretty good.
These balls feel brand new, look brand new, and have no tears in them.
But it is still dark inside of this court.
I will say this is, I think, the darkest place that we've been in so far.
And these do not glow in the dark, so you may not see them coming. So overall, mainly because of the light, I'm gonna have to give this court 4 stars.
I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars because the trampolines, the padding, and the balls are all in really good condition.
Shut. Oh! Next, we're gonna check out this playground slide obstacle course thing. I don't know. Looks like it's made for kids, so it's probably not gonna be that fun, but we still have to test it to give it a rating. Come on.
Let's do it.
These feel squishy. At least it's like pillows. It's at least safe. All right, I mean, it looks good. This is pretty high up, and there's a net. Ugh. It's a strong net. At least no kids are gonna fall through that. It's a positive sign. Now there's a massive slide here. We have to go down it to test it out. So who wants to go first? Whoa. That's about an 8 to 10 foot drop. I'll go first.
All right.
All right, at first I thought that was gonna get 5 stars, but after going down that slide, I'm gonna have to give that thing 2.5 stars.
Honestly, that was really scary, and it was so dark you couldn't even see where you were going. I agree, 3 stars.
That was the lowest rated thing in this entire park, but now it's time to test the reviews, which are even worse. Review number 1 comes from Brock W. Quote, "The trampolines are trash. The beds were so loose, saggy, and old. For how much they charge you to get in, you'd think they could buy new trampoline beds. 1 star. Honestly, after jumping on the entire court and checking out the trampolines in here, I'd have to say that that is not true.
But just to be sure, we need to jump on every single trampoline and make sure that all of them are the same.
Let's go. All right, boom, 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 boom. I'm coming, I'm coming. Ah! 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 Got it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's enough trampolines. Every single one of them are so bouncy. Whew. Well, after testing all those trampolines, that review is definitely false. And review number 2 comes from Tanner F. Quote, "The inside of the park is way too dark. Can they not afford lights? I couldn't see anything while I was jumping. Basically made every flip a blind landing. Very unsafe. Would never come back. 1 star. We did fall in a couple of flips, but there is good lighting over here on the trampoline park court, but there's bad lighting over there on the dodgeball court.
Honestly, anywhere there's trampolines, there should always be good lighting so that way you can see what you're doing 100%.
Definitely. So that review from Tanner about there being bad lighting is actually true. And since one of these reviews is not true, I don't know what to believe, so we need to test the rest of these reviews just to make sure. The next review comes from Beth W. Quote, "The pizza here tastes like cardboard marinated in regret, and none of the games here work. It's like they forgot to pay the power bill." End quote. 1 star. Okay, to test if the pizza's actually good or bad, we need to go get some. And also, we need to test all the games in here to see if the power is working, and all of them. Let's go.
Let's go.
Since the trampoline park is half arcades, it's time to come come test out all of the games and see if they have power. The review said they didn't. I mean, look, the air hockey table literally has all the lights turned on. It must work.
Yeah, no, I mean, all the lights are on except for one thing over there. But for the most part, everything else has power.
Let's see what other games are on and off. This is the world's biggest claw machine. I've literally never seen a claw machine this big. Oh my gosh. You could literally crawl inside of it. Of course, they have it blocked off. That's smart. But there is power in most of these games. Let's go check out the back wall because it looks a little darker.
But I noticed something, Jack.
What?
Watch out. Game temporarily unavailable. So maybe they all have power, but they don't work.
No, not the giant claw machine. That's like the funnest one in here. How's that the one that doesn't work? Okay, let's check out the back. So obviously the lights are coming on the edge, but the screen is off. So this game does not work either. And this one doesn't work either.
And also the one right next to it doesn't work.
And if you love basketball, well, you're out of luck because a basketball machine does not have power either. So far, half of Beth's review is kind of true because a lot of the games here don't work. But we still need to go test the pizza to see if it tastes like cardboard, marinated, and regret. Come on. Pepperoni or cheese?
I like cheese.
All right, can't go wrong with cheese. Just one slice, please.
Personal pizzas, like small.
Oh, word, like a little circle? Fire.
Any drinks or anything like that?
Nah, we'll split it. We're on a double date. Oh, $5.27. That's not bad for a personal pizza. Cheaper than going to McDonald's now. Lucky number 11. Gotta taste good. While we wait on the pizza to get cooked, we're gonna test the next review, which comes from Danny B. Quote, the battle beam swords were so stiff, it felt like a piece of wood. Plus, the airbag underneath that was supposed to help your landing doesn't. It was 50% deflated and I rolled my ankle falling onto it. Used to love this place, never returning again. So far, everything else was not true. We already went on the battle beam and it was actually really fun. The airbag was awesome and the battle beam swords were brand new.
The swords were really, really soft. And is he talking about the cloud that we landed on? Because when I landed on that thing, I literally felt like I was on a cloud.
It was actually very safe. It looks like the lava's blown up all the way. Ah! All the way to the ground and I still feel air at the bottom of this thing. I'm gonna have to help you out. Oh, I'm saving Luke Skywalker.
All right, even with both of us in the same spot, it was still really comfortable. So I don't know what that review was talking about.
Plus, this is so squishy, it doesn't hurt at all when it hits you, right? Oh, okay. And I fell on this too, which actually was padded. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with that review is definitely false. They must have replaced this entire thing since somebody left that review.
100%. And if this was wood, would I be able to bend it in half?
The next review is from Blake L. Quote, it's so crowded. I got double bounced into another dimension. 0 staff anywhere and forcing 1 person at a time on the trampoline. A total mess. End quote, 1 star. Now, the staff here was actually pretty cool and I do see them walking around checking and there's actually like nobody in here. We have this entire trampoline park to ourselves. To ourselves!
Yeah, definitely not crowded. There is literally nobody in sight.
And because of that, that definitely means that this review is absolutely false. And that's probably why nobody's here because they see all these bad reviews and they're too scared to come. But actually, most of them aren't true. But before we can confirm that or not, we need to go test the cardboard marinated pizza and see if it's good. Come on, smells like pizza. I know we got some cooking up. All right, next couple of minutes. Pizza's in the oven. Can't wait to see how good it is.
All right, honestly, I eat pizza a lot, so I will be the one to tell you if this is good or bad.
Smells like a little personal pizza. I mean, it doesn't smell terrible.
It doesn't look the most appetizing, I will say that.
It's got a thick crust. Maybe it's like Detroit deep dish pizza. Let's try this.
I like that idea.
Okay, honestly, it tastes a lot better than I thought. It doesn't taste like cardboard marinated.
It doesn't taste like cardboard marinated, but it could definitely use a little bit more cheese.
Even though some of the games were not working, the pizza is actually a lot better than that review said. So I'm gonna have to say that that's half false. And because I have to leave a 5-star review and I can't lie, it's time to leave some comments. This place may have terrible reviews, but most of them are not true. This park just renovated everything and looks completely different. Would 100% come back. 5 stars. They really did replace almost everything in this park. Half of these reviews are not true anymore, but the next trampoline park we're gonna go test has some awful reviews and I'm really nervous to go there.
Wish us luck.
Even though that park had awful reviews, some of them weren't actually true. And the final park we're going to test is so popular, you probably have one in your town. But the most popular doesn't always mean the best. And in this case, this park has by far the worst reviews of them all. Let's go test them out.
And now for the biggest trampoline park chain in America and the scariest, Sky Zone. I've never tested the reviews at this location before, and I'm nervous. Review number 1 comes from Danielle. Quote, "This park sucks. It's only made for little kids. There's no super trampoline, no Ninja Warrior obstacle course, or anything extreme. All it has is small trampolines and a tiny playground that should be at your school, not here. Most popular, but most boring park I've ever been to. 1 star. This is a terrible review, and to be a trampoline park and not have a super tramp is an L.
Why does it even have a playground inside? It should have trampolines. It's a trampoline park.
Review number 2 comes from Ben A. Quote, "Way too crowded and was total chaos. Some kid threw a dodgeball at my face, and the worst part is the staff did nothing. Left a black eye, so I left a 1-star review. If a kid throws a dodgeball at my face and they don't know anything about that, that could be bad."
Yeah, how are they not supervising all these kids running around?
The worst thing is an overcrowded trampoline park, and this place sounds packed. It does look really nice from out here, but I don't know because these reviews are sus. There's another review from Parker B. Quote, "The slide shakes when you go down it. Probably the most dangerous thing I've ever been on. How was this thing not closed off? I reported it to the staff and they said they would fix it. Not sure if they ever did. Not safe for kids or anyone. 1 star. There's nothing but tons of 1-star reviews about this place. I'm so nervous to go in here, but I think it's time we do this and go see if these reviews are true or false.
I am so scared. My heart is beating out of my chest.
All right, let's do this. Come on, wish us luck. Look, you have to swim through an ocean just to get inside. My Crocs are gonna get wet. No. L, no drains. There's no one to even check you in. All of the desks are empty. Does that mean that it's free to jump? Literally, look. Guys, I think it's free. This actually might be a really good park. But, I mean, we definitely got to get socks and pay. We can't just sneak in here, so there's literally no staff supervising. But this place is not overcrowded so far from what it looks like. They spotted us. We're getting socks. We almost literally just walked in here without having to get socks or pay, but now we have to sign our waiver. Life is getting signed away again. Every time I enter one of these places, you have to do this. We literally just filled out the waiver, but now there's no staff to check us in again. Is this free or not? I literally don't know. How are they supervising? Kids could just run in here.
No, literally, and I think there's maybe 1 person working the whole park, so how are they supposed to watch all the kids?
We need to test and rate all these amenities first to see how good this park is, and I can already see that some of these reviews could be true. $11 for socks. Well, I guess that's for 2 pairs. That's like $5.50 each. It's not that bad. That's definitely giving me a great impression of this place. Now that we got our socks on, it's time to go test and rate all the amenities. And this place actually looks a lot bigger from the inside, so this could be pretty cool. The first thing we're gonna test is the basketball court over here, but I see the slide that said it was shaking in the reviews and to not use it, and it's still not blocked off. So we're gonna come back later and test this out, but I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, this basketball court is huge. And it looks like real wood.
But it's bouncy.
Oh! To be able to test and rate the basketball court, we're gonna see who can do the coolest dunk. I'll go first. Here we go. No! I missed! All right, you try.
Dude, we still got it.
Ah! He missed 2, so I guess we're gonna try again. I gotta make the dunk, so I'm gonna take out the flip. Ah! Yeah! Shoo! You can't do it. That was actually sick. We got to go test and rate everything in here, but before we do, I actually noticed this spot right here, and there's a rip. So overall, I think I'm gonna have to test and rate this 4.5 stars. It would have been 5, but I don't know. There's a little rip there.
And I would say the same. 4.5 stars is what I'm going with. Now let's go check out the dodgeball court.
Come on. Next, we're at the dodgeball court, which we're gonna test out. And normally these trampolines are saggy, but this one feels actually really bouncy.
Yo, we're going so high.
See how high you can do a flip on here.
God, these are actually really, really bouncy.
Depending on how bouncy it is, will really affect how well this thing rates. And honestly, we both went super high, but we need to check the wall trampolines out because that's where they probably would leave them if they were gonna be bad and saggy. Here we go. Oh, I tried to flip into it. That was actually crazy. And it slingshotted me off. You go. Oh, I I've never seen that. That was actually cool, bro. And honestly, there's not as many people in the dodgeball court as I thought. It said this place was overcrowded, but there's only a few. But to overall rate this, we have to see how safe it is. So let's see how good the wall padding is over here. Come check this out. I'm gonna try to flip off of it, see how strong it is. Oh, yo, that was actually really squishy. So I think it would help you if you hit the wall. You try it.
Oh my God. And I landed on this padding.
You totally didn't even see that. I tried to throw a ball at you.
I didn't even realize. The wall is very squishy, and I even landed on this padding, and it was really, really comfortable landing.
Next, we need to test the actual balls because sometimes they're ripped or have gum on them and they're nasty. But I see a few here. Let's check it out. Look at this. It actually has no rips or tears in it, and it feels good. Let's see how soft it is. No! One soft. But I'm kidding. Honestly, this is a pretty good trampoline park court. I'm gonna have to give this court 5 stars.
I'm also gonna give it 5 stars because the padding was really nice, the trampolines are really bouncy, and the balls are in perfect condition.
But there's still other parts of this park we have not tested yet. Maybe they only upgraded some and not the other. Let's keep exploring, come on. There's actually one more trampoline park court that we didn't know about on the other side. So we have to test these trampolines out too, just to make sure our rating was accurate.
Let's see who can do the coolest trick on that trampoline.
I'll go first. Oh my gosh, way bouncier than it looks. Am I bottoming out? No, I think there's another trampoline bed under there. Oh my gosh, that was actually one of the most bouncy trampoline park court trampolines I ever went on. You try it, dude. You landed directly on the padding.
The padding's really comfortable to land on though, I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm gonna stick with my rating.
Yeah, I'll stick with mine too.
All right, let's keep exploring, come on.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. This is closed? All right, I guess we gotta go that way to get down. This is not gonna work. I mean, all the trampolines were perfect, but the steps, I don't know. Let's go this way. Next, we're gonna test and rate out the swings. I'll go for the tall one on the bar and you go for the seat.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, let's go. All right, I'm gonna get it myself. Just because the guy way back there is chilling. So I guess we are now the new staff. No one's up here. All right, let's see how good the airbag is too. Good thing there was an airbag though there to catch you and made that landing really comfortable. This was completely inflated and actually the swing was really sturdy. So I'm gonna have to give this 5 stars.
I don't really agree. The swing was very sketchy. It was very scary and I hurt myself, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars.
Well, that's still a pretty high rating. Let's keep testing the rest of the park just to see if it's all good as everything's been so far. Next, we want to test out the zip line because that is so fun. I literally love zip lines and they're actually coming over to open this attraction for us. So they really are checking everything out, which is actually not what some of the reviews said. See, they're coming to open it for us and make sure that this is supervised. This is going to be so fun. But it does say it's closed off. I don't know if that's because no one's up there watching or if it was broken. Gonna hope it's just because no one was up there watching.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Why not?
Okay. John Michael's gonna go first, and they are supervising, which means this is probably safe. That's already a good sign, but you're still going first.
Okay, that was actually really, really fun. And the landing was actually super comfortable. Let's go check on Jack.
I'm really nervous, but he just went and it was safe, so I think it should be good. Here we go. Oh, I lawn chaired. Bro, that landing was crazy. But honestly, the airbag was really squishy. It didn't hurt at all, so that was actually really fun. So I'm gonna have to give that 5 stars. The staff came over and watched to make sure it was safe, and the landing pad was super soft, and the zip line didn't break on me.
I'm also gonna give that 5 stars because of everything Jack said, and when I landed, I felt like I landed on a cloud.
Well, there's still a few other things in here that seem a lot more scary than that did, so we still need to check them out before we can test all the reviews. Let's go right here. We're gonna test out this Ninja Warrior course, and this looks so fun. But if you fall onto the lava, then you're out. Let's see who can do this obstacle course faster. 3, 2, 1, go! On the wall and back. Keep going. Pounce! Oh my gosh! You did that in 6.43 seconds. Lightning speed, that was Sonic speed. And you know what, because of that, I'm gonna knuckle punch your time and beat it. Time me.
Go!
Oh my gosh!
5 7 seconds, y'all.
I do not know how I did that faster than John Michael. That was really fun, and I didn't fall and get hurt at all. So I'm also gonna have to give this 5 stars.
I thought I was gonna win, but I'm also gonna give it 5 stars.
Next, we're gonna test and rate the battle beam to see how good the sticks are for hitting each other and to see if the padding is soft when you fall. Well, when you fall, because you're going down. Get up there, buddy.
Never.
Going down.
No! No! Oh! I've fallen and I can't get up. Ow. Honestly, that fall did not hurt as bad as I thought, but I'm a little heavy and bottomed out. I'm gonna have to give this 4 stars.
I'm gonna give it 5 stars because I won and I didn't fall, so I didn't.
You know what? Exactly. Now that we've tested and rated most of these attractions, it's time to test the reviews.
Actually, I'm a little scared, but this has been better than I thought. So let's see.
All right, review number 1 was from Daniel A. Quote, "This park sucks. It's only made for little kids. There's no super trampoline," which, after testing the entire park out, there's actually no super trampoline, which is true. But we gotta read the rest of the review to see if that whole thing is true or false. No Ninja Warrior obstacle course. There's an entire Ninja Warrior obstacle course right here. That's actually false. Or anything extreme. Well, I would say this slide is extreme and there was a Ninja Warrior obstacle course. So far this review is actually not true. All it has is small trampolines and a tiny playground that should be at your school, not here. Most popular but most boring park I've ever been to. Well, here's a tiny playground, and to be honest, for a kid, that literally looks like a 3-story tall playground. I'm gonna have to say that's actually not tiny. And there was some pretty extreme things in here, so I'm gonna have to say that first review is false. The next review is from Ben A. Quote, "Way too crowded and was total chaos. Some kid threw a dodgeball at my face, and the worst part is the staff did nothing. Left a black eye, so I left a 1-star review." And you know what? There was no one over here on this trampoline park court until we just came over here, and now there's kids. But let's see if anyone's gonna throw a dodgeball at our face.
Let's do it.
Woo! Whoa! I got hit by a ball. Did you throw a ball at me? And literally the staff didn't do anything. Bro, how many balls did you throw at me?
I threw 1. That one at the very end.
And 2 balls hit me. Okay, this place isn't overcrowded, but a kid did throw a ball at me. So I'm gonna have to say that that review is half true, if that's even a thing.
Yeah, half true.
But we need to test the rest of these reviews because they get even more sus. The next review comes from Parker B. Quote, "The slide shakes when you go down it. Probably the most dangerous thing that I've ever been on. How was this thing not closed off? I reported it to the staff and they said they would fix it. Not sure if they ever did. Not safe for kids or anyone." Okay, you know what? We saw the slide as soon as we came in here, but we didn't test it yet. I think we should do rock, paper, scissors to see who has to go down and test it first.
Let's do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Boom! All right, you know what? I think you should go first, just like the zip line. Come on. Walk the plank. You have to go up this mountain of huge steps to get up there, which is already showing you how scary it is. It's blocked off over it. It's not actually blocked off. That's just one of the sticks to grab that. But so far, it's not shaking. Oh! Dude, I just missed the ground. I should look where I'm walking. Oh my gosh. Wait.
Test and rate this. Let's go down this.
All right, you're going first. Oh my gosh. It's officially open.
Well, the landing is pretty comfortable, but I think I got a little rug burn on my knees.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was actually a lot funner than I thought, and the mat was super squishy. That's pretty good. Well, Parker's quote about the slide shaking and no one fixing it, while I can't see if it was shaking before, I can definitely tell you right now that it was really sturdy and totally safe to go down, so I'd have to say that that review is false.
100%. It did not shake at all. It was super sturdy. I really can't believe that people make so much stuff up.
Tragic. The next review comes from Kelly C. Quote, "The foam pit smells like expired milk and broken dreams. Worst of all, the foam pit swallowed my crock and it now lives there. Also on the way out, I think I touched a kid's old fruit snacks from 2017. 1 star, guys." We looked over this entire park and I haven't seen a foam pit yet, but I wasn't really looking for it, so let's go check just to see if there's actually a foam pit in here, because if there's not, that's false. Let's go look.
Well, there's 2 airbags right here, but that's not a pit. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, let's go. And over here is only a basketball court, games,
and a Ninja Warrior course, which we already went down, and I didn't see any foam pit from over here.
I don't see anything either.
Dude, I literally do not see a foam pit anywhere in this entire place. And it's huge, but there's not one anywhere. And I can also confirm that there's no super tramp in here after coming up and seeing the entire park. So that review about dirty expired milk, fruit snacks, and a cross being in the pit, that's totally false because there's not even a pit.
There's no trash anywhere in this place. I will say they keep it pretty clean.
Maybe they left a review for the wrong park for this one, but that definitely is false. And there's one more review that we have to test before we leave a 5-star review, and we can't lie. The last review is from Mary D. Quote, "This park is so gross. I'm not sure if it's ever been cleaned. Floors have gum on them, bathroom smells like a middle school locker room, or even worse, a farm. And the trampoline beds have band-aids and snot rockets all over them." This is by far the worst review that I've read, and they gave it 1 star, which makes it even worse. Honestly, we have to go look for snot rockets,
Band-aids,
and all the other bad stuff this review said before we can see if it's true or not. Come on. All right, here's the bathroom. I'm scared. Smells like cleaning products, actually. I've seen cleaner bathrooms. There's some stuff on the floor. 4 stars. Because some trampoline park bathrooms are a lot worse. All right, let's get out. That doesn't smell like a farm or a middle school locker.
but we still need to check if there's gum on the floor.
Oh, I forgot. It did say that. But you know what?
The floors look pretty clean to me.
We need to fully inspect. Gum would probably get spit out near the trash can, so we got to check on the ground by the trash can. Oh, yeah. I see a couple spots that are natural by a trash can, but I don't see gum anywhere in this entire floor, so I'm gonna have to say no gum.
Definitely false.
All right, we're at the trampoline park court. Now, this is where all the trampoline padding is. It said there's snot rockets on here and Band-Aids, so let's look for both of those things. Oh, that's not a Band-Aid or a snot rocket. I don't see any yet. I gotta check the padding up here to make sure. Woo!
Yeah.
What? Oh, literally in the very corner just before we gave up, there's a Band-Aid. Could be a fresh one, so I don't know if it's been here that long. I didn't see any snot rockets, so I'm gonna say that review is half true.
That looks too new to be an old Band-Aid.
But most of this park was actually really clean despite that review. So overall, I'm gonna have to say that that review is false.
100%. I honestly have been to a lot of trampoline parks, and this one is by far not the dirtiest one I've been to.
Even though this park didn't have a super trampoline, which is our favorite thing at trampoline parks, it was safe and we did have a lot of fun. I think we've seen enough here, and now it's time to leave a 5-star review.
Even though this park didn't have a super trampoline, which is my favorite thing, everything inside was pretty safe and a lot funner than I thought. Would come back again. 5 stars.
Well, after trying that park out, I could definitely say that it was a lot better than those reviews said.
After testing a lot of terrible reviews, I can truly say that just because someone leaves a bad review doesn't always make it true. And you shouldn't let a bad review scare you from having a good time. Subscribe and I'll test other parks. Today, I'm attempting to stay overnight in a trampoline park with Adriana and Afaf.
You guys will be competing in a series of extreme challenges. The winner will get to sleep on a giant airbag and the loser will sleep on the floor.
Oh, I'm not sleeping on the floor.
First challenge, hardest trick on the trampoline wins. Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Boom! All right, since I won, I want you to go first so I know what I gotta beat.
Oh wait, and one more thing. The audience gets to decide who the winner is.
What?
Guys, come here.
Oh!
I let Adriana go first so I can know how hard I need to go right now.
Jack literally cannot beat that.
Oh, yes, I can. Y'all think I'm gonna do something better?
No.
All right, no? All right, here we go. This is gonna be the hardest trick I've ever done. Oh my gosh, let's go!
You guys are gonna point to the winner on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got more hands. That means I won. That was good. Oh, somebody is salty.
A little bit. For each challenge won, you'll receive 100 points. The first to 500 wins. And on top of that, whoever wins the entire competition will receive the golden cup. Best trick on the silks. And if you fall, you automatically lose.
I never use these. What?
Oh, I totally got this one. I practice on this all the time, so I think I'm definitely gonna get this point.
Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Why are you going all the way to the top?
As Adriana was climbing to the top, I was getting extremely nervous of thinking about what I was gonna have to do to top that.
I don't know how Jack is going to beat this.
Let's see you beat that one, Jack.
Oh, let's try this. Good thing I'm already in the lead a point. Hopefully I can get this. All right, I don't even know how to get up this. I barely can climb a rope.
I started climbing up the slopes, but this was really hard.
You're not looking very graceful right now. I think that's a 0.
I literally did the same straddle stretch thing. I think I did it. It could at least be like a tie.
That point definitely goes to Adriana.
I literally knew that was gonna happen.
This is not fair. Like, I literally knew you would pick a challenge. You want me to really sleep on the floor, Faf, don't you?
You won the last challenge.
Gotta try harder.
Can't win everything, Jack.
Says who? Look, all these flips are making me really sore, which is exactly why I need a win so I can sleep on that giant airbag.
We're already tied, so that just goes to show how close this competition is gonna be.
One of them will be lucky enough to sleep on this, and one won't be so lucky and will be sleeping on the floor. Next up, last to stop flipping wins.
This is what I'm known for, continuous flips, so I'm definitely not gonna stop before she does.
He might be able to flip, but I've got the stamina.
3, 2, 1, go!
This trampoline is super small for this many flips, so I wonder how many I can fit on here.
Honestly, I feel like Jack could win, but...
Oh!
No!
Wait, I undercutted. No. Wait, I undercutted.
Just when I said I thought Jack was going to win, Adriana won.
Like I said, I have the stamina.
I got way too confident, not cocky, but confident. It backfired, so maybe I need to humble myself a little bit.
He's gonna be humbled when he's sleeping on the floor and I'm sleeping on a big, comfortable airbag.
You guys have 90 seconds to hide. The first one I find loses. Ready, set, go!
Oh my gosh. I don't know where to hide because there's literally so many spots in here, but I gotta find the best spot that a Faf would never guess. Now, I do a lot of flips, so she may think I'm on the trampoline, so I'm not gonna go to the trampoline. Whoa, look up there. Maybe I should go hide up there. Let's go check it out.
Really?
11, 12, 13, 14.
This is also the giant airbag you get to sleep on if you win the challenge. And I definitely don't want to sleep on the ground in here, especially after 500 people were just in here.
Okay, I don't know how long it's been. I feel like it's been definitely longer than 90 seconds. So my time is pretty much out and I'm just gonna hide. It's not that far away from the Faf, so I feel like she's not gonna look here because she's gonna think that I went somewhere far away when I'm actually right under her nose.
32, 33, 34, 35.
Oh my gosh, I can see a Faf. Literally, she's right there. She's about to start searching for us, which means I need to finalize my spot. But honestly, this is like the tallest thing in here, so she may come look here. Let's go look somewhere else.
I could literally take a nap right now. I just thought about that. But I had an energy drink before this, so I didn't even be up all night.
Like I said, she might think the trampolines are where I'm at. You think this will actually sound? We can't press that then. I need to think of somewhere. Oh, look back there. I could go back there.
61, 62, 63.
Oh my gosh, she's about to start searching. Okay, let's just pick a spot. We need to pick anything. She would think I'm up there, but she wouldn't think I'm down here. Let's go.
Wait, do you guys think I would blend in? Just look like this. I think I would blend in. I'm wearing all blue and this thing is blue, so I think it's a pretty good idea.
I really hope a Faf finds Adriana first because I need to sleep on that giant airbag.
Ready or not, here I come. I don't know where they would have hid. Okay, this park is brand new, so I have no idea where anything is. So let's explore while I find who's gonna lose this challenge.
I literally just heard a Faf. She's literally coming this way.
Have you guys seen Jack? Oh, no, don't tell me. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna do it this time. Where could he be? Maybe he's up his steps?
Oh my gosh, a Faf is right there. Good thing this airbag is super loud. Hopefully she doesn't hear me. The ground I'm on right now is super hard, so I definitely do not want to sleep on this for the entire night.
Ooh, this is so cool. Let's see if Jack is up here.
I heard a Faf literally going up the steps above me. Hopefully she doesn't look down through the holes and see me.
Maybe if I come up here, I'll get a better angle and be able to see the entire park and spot them faster. Let's see if I can find anyone. Let me try to get a better view. I don't see them.
We're getting down to the last few challenges and the park is officially shut, which means we are locked in here overnight and I really want to sleep on that airbag.
I feel like I saw Adriana's blue shorts on that side of the park, so let's go try to find her.
Oh my gosh, Afaf is so oblivious. She totally walked right over me and then did not even see me at all.
All right, everyone's leaving. The park is closing, so I guess the overnight challenge begins now. I wonder who's gonna sleep on the airbag and who's gonna sleep on the floor.
I literally feel like a bath is coming right now.
I'm pretty sure I saw Adriana's shorts on this side, but it could have also just been these blue bubbles.
I'm hoping that I blend in with the blue.
Oh no, everything here is blue. Maybe I mistaken it.
She's right there. She's literally right there.
Stop! I found you! No! Girl, you're gonna be sleeping on the floor.
I literally thought that I would blend in because I'm wearing all blue.
Yeah, well, it actually just made you pop out more.
Oh my gosh, she just found Adriana. No way. That literally means that I was found last, or not found, automatically found. But hey, I just won the round. Let's go. Aha! I knew you found her. I heard Adriana screaming.
She hid in the most obvious place, the bluest place.
I had nowhere to go.
Well, I guess we obviously know we get to that point.
Jack and Adriana are so competitive. They've been tied in this entire competition. I'm really curious to see who's gonna sleep on the floor and who's not. Next up, land in the box. Skill 1, punch front.
Like all the other challenges, I'm finna slay.
Bro, you literally can't do this.
Oh, no! Let's go! Shark just stuck it. You would say these pins got Elmer's glue on them.
That literally made no sense.
How does that make no sense? You obviously were homeschooled and didn't use glue.
Move out of my way, Jack.
You're gonna miss, you're gonna miss, you're gonna miss. Oh!
And my feet literally didn't move,
You were really close though.
but they didn't. So let's go. Next trick.
Next trick, Branny.
Oh!
Bro, I literally got this one.
And go first.
Each level is getting more and more difficult with the flips into the box.
You took a step out. We all saw that in 4K. We got 1, 2, 3 camera angles.
Let me try again. Let me try again.
Adriana didn't make that box, but if Jack doesn't make it, they'll have to go another round.
We ain't gonna have to go another round. Both y'all move. This one's for JM, the love of my life. Yo! I arched my back and everything. My fin almost made it. But I did step out.
Next skill, round off top.
This is a lot harder than the skill before that, which neither of us made, so let's see. You know it starts with L, lose, and that's what you're about to do right now, because I'm about to stick this. I'll even go first. I'll even go first. That's how confident I am.
Calm down.
I'm calmed up.
Bro, he's literally not making this.
I was squeezing, I almost fell.
Yes, I literally swung my arm weight back, which is a lot, and it held me forward. Yeah, it's the size of your head. All right, your turn to step out.
Watch and learn, Jack.
I really hope Adriana steps out this time.
No! Oh my gosh.
See that? Did we see how I literally made it perfect?
Got lucky there.
Luck is my middle name.
Next skill, round off full.
This
Ooh.
one's way harder than the last one.
Obviously, each level gets harder and harder, and like I said, I'm about to win. So move. I'll go first again.
Oh, go first. Please, be my guest. Be my guest to be the first to lose.
While jumping off something bouncy into the box makes it easier, landing on something bouncy makes it extremely more difficult.
I know you saw that. I know you saw that. Did not even move at all. I might be sweating, but I'm not sleeping on the floor. Whoa, is she gonna make it? Oh my gosh, whoa. What? Oh, whoa, well you stepped out, and that wasn't even a full, that was a layout.
That's a twist.
That wasn't even the right trick.
Yeah, and you stepped out either way. So you're looking at the winner. Adriana should just stay on the floor while she's down there because that's where she's gonna sleep. Actually, this is too soft. This is an air trap. Go over there. She's almost getting as dramatic as me.
Bro, I'm literally coming back. I'm gonna win this challenge.
Next challenge, catch the foam ball. You drop it, you lose.
Oh, that's gonna be easy.
Have you ever caught a foam ball in a flip?
No, I can't even catch a regular ball. I'm a gymnast.
First skill, toe touch.
All right, let's do this.
I knew I would easily catch that.
That was literally too easy. I mean, is this even a challenge?
Your toes were literally not pointed.
Doesn't matter. It was still a toe touch. You go.
I'm not even a cheerleader, and I'm gonna show up Jack doing a toe touch.
Oh, she almost dropped that.
You were so close to dropping it. Ah! Dodgeball. This is catchball.
Next skill, back tuck.
Let's go, baby. I'm gonna have the best sleep of my life when you drop this.
I thought this was a gymnastics challenge. That did not look very gymnastics-y.
It's an overnight trampoline park challenge. Yay! Yes, it went right over your head. What was that?
Did you even throw it? I didn't see it. Can we just like retry that one?
Another point for the shark.
Who can hold the handstand the longest on this platform?
This is definitely my challenge.
Well, I'm in the lead. Hopefully I don't need it. I know that you are a level 10 gymnast and do handstands all the time, but you do not know how bad I want to win. I do not want to sleep on the floor, so I'm gonna hold it longer. You want to go first?
Yeah, Jack, I'll show you how it's done.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
3, 2, 1.
Adriana was off to a phenomenal start. Her arms were not budging even in the slightest.
10, 11, whoa, how is she literally still up there?
I'm really hoping for a gust of wind or for some kid to knock her over right now.
Yo, literally, I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. Adriana, that was so impressive. Like, I thought you were gonna fall for a second, but then you saved it.
Oh, I definitely did.
That was a solid 35 seconds.
Holy cow, how am I gonna beat this?
You're not.
Oh, already almost fell, oh my gosh. Woo, that thing's wobbly. All right.
You're already wobbling. This is not going good.
Ah, legs are warmed up and go.
As soon as I went to the handstand, I started shaking.
Ow, ow, my butt. Ow.
And this thing is literally not even padded. It's hard. Someone get him an ice pack.
It's super late and we're about to find out who's going to get the giant airbag to sleep on. And I'm in the lead by 1 point right now, so I just need to win one more challenge. This next one could be it.
If Jack wins this next challenge, I will automatically have to sleep on the floor.
Next challenge, jump through the impossible shapes. If you break it, you automatically lose.
Oh, you're gonna break it.
I'm literally not. Do you see the difference?
You almost broke it just
In
holding
us?
it. All right.
This ain't my first time jumping through a banana. This is gonna be super easy.
I made it, let's go. I know she's gonna hit it.
I hope Adriana breaks it. Dang it, she made it through that so easily.
That was literally so easy. Let's get this rolling. Come on.
Level 2, a box.
I feel like we're inside of a TV. I think it only makes sense if you go first for level 2 because I went first for level 1.
That's fine. I'll just show you how it's done.
We'll see, you seem pretty confident there.
The second shape may look a lot more simple, but it's actually harder to jump through.
That was so close, but she made it.
I felt my hair touch it a little bit, but it's not broken, so we're good.
It's all up to me. Y'all always praying on my downfall, but your boy made it through the shapes. I've been cutting down a little bit, lost 3 pounds.
Level 3.
Oh no, oh no. Ah! That was literally pure luck.
I had all of the confidence that I could get through that, and I did it.
I need to make this one.
Or break this one.
This is just a little too easy for me. Ah! Wait, I didn't break it.
You totally broke it.
I don't see it. Man, this is rigged. This is rigged. This is rigged.
He's like a little toddler throwing a tantrum right now.
What do you say about me?
It's all tied up. Whoever wins this next challenge wins it all. You will have to play dodgeball for 30 seconds while flipping.
That's easy.
The first person hit loses.
Oh my gosh, that means this ball can make you sleep on the floor.
I think you're definitely gonna get out because you're a bigger target than me.
I'm essentially a pro dodgeball player. I may be big, but I'm quick, so I can dodge these super fast. Plus, this is my last chance to beat Adriana. Not only do I want to win the golden cup, but I also do not want to sleep on the hard floor.
If there's one thing I won't do, that's sleep on the floor. So Jack is gonna go down in this challenge.
Let's play ball.
This extreme dodgeball game started getting really intense. Gosh, who knew a FAF had a cannon on her? What is her name, Tom Brady? Oh my gosh, that was extremely close. Ah, Adriana almost got hit.
Oh, no, no, I got hit, no!
You know what that means? You're sleeping on the floor!
No, I'm going home, I'm going home.
She's like a little girl.
I had to get out of there. I was not going to sleep on the floor.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What's wrong with the
park
door?
is locked. Your sleeping spot is this floor. Since Adriana beat you again, she gets to keep the cup for the next week.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, well, you know what? Since I'm sleeping on the floor, I need to tire myself out, so I'm just gonna do a bunch of flips.
Since I was sleeping on the floor, I had to flip myself to sleep.
I'm gonna need to use some more energy than that if I'm sleeping on this ground. Well, I guess this is my bed for the night. Subscribe if you're glad this isn't you.